Tonight's story is a gentle one. Name 3 tiny seeds. The kind of tale that guides your mind into a softer place. A story about beginnings. About courage wrapped in quietness. About the small but powerful ways life grows when it is encouraged. But before we begin, allow yourself this moment to truly arrive. Feel the weight of your body sinking just a bit deeper into where you're lying. Feel your shoulders soften. Feel your breath level out. Smooth, easy, calm. If you'd like, you can close your eyes now. Let the darkness behind them feel like a soft curtain separating you from the movement of the day. Right here, in this breath, in this moment, you are safe. You are held. You are allowed to pause. Our story tonight invites you to wander gently through a small patch of earth where 3 tiny seeds are resting. Each seed holds a wish. Each seed carries a lesson wrapped inside its little shell, much like all of us carry hopes and hesitations in the quiet spaces of our hearts. And as you listen, you might notice your thoughts drifting the way leaves drift on a slow breeze. That's perfectly fine. This is your time to loosen the edges of your mind, to soften the rhythm of your body, to let yourself be cradled by something warm and comforting. So, breathe, slowly, softly. Let the story gather around you like night air, cool and gentle. And when you're ready, fully ready, we'll step together into the first chapter of our tale. For now, just rest. Just listen. Just allow yourself to be here. In a quiet corner of a wide open garden, where the soil was soft as velvet, and the wind hummed in gentle whispers, 3 tiny seeds lay side by side beneath the warm, welcoming earth. The garden was still at this early hour, as though the world itself was holding its breath, waiting for life to unfold. The first seed, round and full of quiet confidence, broke the silence with a hopeful sigh. "I can't wait to grow," it said softly, as though speaking to the roots of the world. "I want to send my roots deep into the warm soil and reach upward through the gentle pressure of the earth. I want to feel sunlight melting over my leaves and taste morning dew resting on my petals. I want to bloom soft and bright, like spring's first whisper." The garden seemed to smile at such a tender dream. And so, little by little, the first seed began to grow. It let go of its shell with trust. It pushed downward, then upward, embracing the earth's embrace. It broke through the soil with a tiny green stem that shivered in the breeze, yet stood bravely in its new world. The second seed, however, trembled with worry. It pressed itself deeper into the soil as if trying to disappear. "I'm afraid," it whispered. "What if the deep earth is too dark? What if I push my shoots upward and insects devour me? What if children pull my flowers away just for fun? What if I'm not strong enough?" It curled tightly into itself. No, better to stay here. Better to wait until everything feels safe. The earth wrapped around it gently, but the seed refused to move. The third seed listened to both of them. Like the first seed, it longed for sunlight. Like the second seed, it feared the unknown. "I want to grow too," it said in a trembling voice. "I want to become a beautiful plant someday, but I'm not sure I'm ready. Maybe I'll wait just a little longer." And so it waited, and waited, and waited. Days passed like soft dreams drifting across the garden. The first seed grew taller, its leaves opening like tiny hands reaching for the sky. It stretched in the morning warmth. It drank the rain. It felt alive in every part of its tender being. Meanwhile, the second and third seeds lay still, clinging to safety, but longing deep down for something more. Then, one bright morning, a rooster wandered through the garden in search of breakfast. He scratched the ground with busy feet, hungry and careless. And there, lying exposed on the upper layer of soil, he spotted the second seed. Without hesitation, he pecked quick, sharp, and the second seed was gone. Just like that. No time to grow. No chance to see the world it dreamed of. The third seed flinched in terror. It felt the shadow of danger sweep over it, and then something else. Something soft. A leaf. The first seed, now a small, brave plant, had spread its young leaves wide, shielding the third seed with its tender shade. "You're safe," the young plant whispered. Its voice felt like warm sunlight. "I've got you." The third seed trembled. "Thank you," it whispered. I don't know what to do." The small plant rustled its leaves gently, sending a soothing shiver through the quiet air. "If you want to grow, you can. It's easier than you think. All you need is to open yourself. Let your roots reach down. Let the earth hold you. Let the light pull you upward. Every plant begins this way. The seed hesitated. But what if I'm not strong enough? You will be, the young plant said warmly. I was small once too. We all begin afraid. But the world is full of sunlight waiting to warm you, rain waiting to nourish you, and breezes waiting to dance with your leaves. And besides, it tilted its stem lovingly. I'd love to have you growing beside me. Life is kinder when we grow together. The third seed felt something soften inside its shell. A warmth, a courage it didn't realize was there. And so, with a quiet breath, as delicate as dew forming at dawn, it began to open. Its shell slowly parted. A thin root reached downward, tasting the rich soil. A tender shoot curled upward, searching for light. Each movement was small, gentle, slow, but incredibly brave. Days turned into weeks, and soon the third seed rose out of the ground, standing beside the first seed. Both small plants, both full of new life. They grew together, drinking the same sunlight, sharing the same breezes, listening to the same quiet songs of the garden. And as seasons changed, they became two strong plants, each with blossoms of their own. Their petals glowed under the morning sky, soft pinks, warm yellows, or whatever colors their hearts had held from the beginning. The garden, already lush with life, now had two more bursts of color, two more voices whispering with the wind, two more living things thriving because courage had found a way to bloom. The first plant often rustled its leaves and said, "See? You were always meant to grow." And the second plant, once a tiny trembling seed, would sway gently and reply, "I'm glad I wasn't alone." Together they stood tall, proof that fear can be overcome, dreams can blossom, and gentle encouragement can awaken even the quietest heart. And so, on that patch of fertile earth, two beautiful plants lived out their days under the sun and stars, rooted deeply and blooming freely, exactly as they were always meant to. And now, as the last images of our story linger gently in your mind, you can allow your body to soften a little more, and your breath to slow, like a quiet wave easing onto the shore. Imagine the garden once more, the soft earth, the tender leaves, the two little plants standing side by side beneath the night sky, Feel how peaceful it is there, how safe, how calm, how warm. Every seed, every leaf, every breeze carries a small reminder. We all grow better when we are supported, encouraged, loved. Let that feeling wrap around you now. A soft cocoon of comfort, a gentle hush that settles over your thoughts, a warmth that moves through your chest like a glowing ember. You might picture the tiny seeds drifting into their own quiet rest, nestled in the earth, dreaming of sunlight and blossoms. And you, too, can drift slowly, softly, peacefully into your own tender dreams. Tonight, let yourself be held by the thought that this world still has so much kindness in it. People who lift one another up. Moments of encouragement that change everything. Little acts of love that bloom into something bright and beautiful. You are safe now. You are surrounded by gentleness. You are wrapped in quiet warmth. Let your breath float. Let your mind grow lighter. Let sleep come to you like a soft whisper. And as you drift off, may your dreams be warm. May your heart feel protected. And may you rest deeply. 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 Good night, sweet soul.